Well, hey, you're back again. If you can't remember me, my name is Simon and I'm a coach and founder of TDSM. And what I basically do, I show you how you can live a healthier life without missing out on anything. I do that by showing you how you can eat more of the food you want, give you relaxed weights to stay active, and setting up a lifestyle for you that you will love and one you will be able to sustain long term. In this video here, I will show you how you can maintain a beautiful body that you're relaxed and happy about. How am I keeping a body I'm satisfied with? How am I keeping a good and healthy body, relaxed about it, and not feeling I'm missing out on anything? I'm eating the food I would like to. I'm eating the food I want to. How do I maintain a good body then? The common thing I get asked from people is always that they think they have to give up everything in order to be able to sustain and to be able to get a beautiful body. My answer to that is simple, is that you just need the right knowledge and you need the right things consistently done over and over again. But you already know that you should eat healthy and you already know that you should exercise. How do you get yourself to do it? This thing here basically comes down to your daily habits. Your daily habits is basically the machine for everything you want in life. This is not about what do you want out in the future. Of course, this is a big thing that pulls you towards that. But what are you doing consistently every single day? This is the easiest, the most simple, straightforward thing you can set up for yourself today. Are you eating chocolate? Are you craving chocolate every afternoon because your blood sugar is low? Can you not control yourself? Can you not control your portions and you just keep eating and keep eating? You'd like you to look in a certain way then, right? One thing I always do with clients and what I do with myself and all that, but basically what I do with clients when they start up with me is that we look at the daily habits. What are some of the things they're doing currently right now that they know don't suit them and their goals? So what I get them to do is that we basically are communicating together, but what I basically get them to do is that I want them to write down and think about what are 3 things they're currently doing right now that just doesn't suit their goals, right? So when you start thinking about that, that could be example as we talked about before. You're always craving sweet stuff in the afternoon. You're craving sugar in the afternoon. You always tend to want to snack at nighttime when you're watching television after dinner, when the kids are going to bed, when you're on your own. Whatever it is, something you're doing consistently that you see yourself doing consistently, but you just don't change it, or you don't know what to do then. Write down the 3 things that you know consistently are not suiting you, that you know you're doing consistently that doesn't suit you. Alone by doing that, you actually create a huge amount of awareness of the problem already. So when you next time are grabbing that chocolate in the afternoon, you'll be like, oh, whoops, I'm aware of it now. That alone is just a huge step in the right direction. But what you basically do there afterwards, you write down, you figure out what are 3 new good ways, good habits, good routines I can put into place. I know the first 100 things you can try to put into just one of those things we just talked about. But I want you to think about something on your own there right now. Remember here, structure and discipline is not something negative and something that will limit your life. Having daily routines that you know will support you is the key to a successful journey with your body and with your life in general. I promise you, setting up things and actually following through with the things you want, I promise you, you will feel more confident like never before, right? You will feel better about yourself because you actually are taking action towards the things. And by you actually taking action and you actually feeling more confident about it, you will start taking even more action towards your goals and they will now seem even closer to you. Am I right if I say that this is not just about getting your body in shape, but you actually feeling amazing, feeling confident again? I totally understand you. Feeling amazing, feeling strong, feeling confident are all feelings we all are seeking, right? Personally, the way I start generating and start creating those feelings is by following through on my daily routines. I've set up routines every single day that I know will turn on those feelings inside myself. It's as simple as it is. figuring out what works for you, figuring out what turns on things in you, and then just start doing them every single day. You know, I like ice cream. I probably think you do the same, right? But that doesn't say I have to do it every single day. I know this is the things, sometimes they're hard to do. I don't feel like waking up early every single morning, but I just know that me waking up every single morning early and doing the things I'm supposed to, I just know, even when I'm sitting in the moment feeling bad, I'm like, I just know I have to go to work. I just know I have to do that things right now, because afterwards I will feel absolutely amazing when I'm doing it. And that's the point here. Doing the things you're supposed to will make you feel good. I created a little list for you for what I'm doing during the day, what my sort of like daily routines are. And it might seem like a lot, but again, it's like you already are doing things right now, right? What's the difference in you are driving in your car, going to Starbucks, get a coffee and a croissant, then you are preparing your lunch and bring it with you to work and eat it. You're actually doing stuff already. So this is just what I'm doing every single day. You might take a little bit from it if you want, if you find some of the things valuable. So the way I usually always start my morning is that I wake up early, as I just described before. Waking up early is the number one thing I hear from every single successful person, every single person out there. They actually are in control, feeling good and moving forward towards something. They're waking up early. And personally for me, I can only talk for myself. That's just the way I feel. When I wake up early, even when I feel like I haven't slept enough, but when I'm waking up early and we're talking about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock is fine still. But if you're talking about like waking up there at 5 o'clock at night, it's still dark outside. You're even going for a walk, or you're doing stuff, you're working, or you whatever you're doing in the morning there. Waking up early just by getting out of bed early, I promise you, you will feel absolute amazing. You feel powerful, you feel confident, you feel like you're up before the sun, you're up before the world. I promise you, just that thing alone will make you feel good. So try it tomorrow, set your alarm to 5 o'clock and then wake up. So what I do afterwards, I have a cold shower, freshening up, I have a cold shower. Then I will drink lots of water in the morning. I will drink cold water, and then I'll make my little side sort of shot of boiled water, apple cider vinegar, lemon, pink Himalaya salt, and then have it as a little shot. There's lots of good health benefits in drinking that thing there, but especially water in the morning. After you've been sleeping, you're dehydrated, and you just start your body again. You feel fresh fuel on it. Then I make my bed. There's another good thing with making your bed. There's a good saying out there, you know, make your bed and then you already accomplished the first thing. Again, it's just the way the brain works, you know, like are you cleaning up your house? Are you looking after yourself and all that sort of stuff? It's small ticks throughout the day, right? So after I make my bed, I will do my visualized meditation practice. Is practice. I've been taking small bits and pieces from different people I've learned over the years. So what I basically do, I go into a visualized meditation. So I have a breathing technique first to sort of like, you know, get my body into a different physiology, a different state. I will maybe weird from lots of people, I will listen to music. There's actually quite aggressive kind of thing, you know, it'll be like electronic music, something that get me pumped up. So I will have that in my ears, and then I'll go through basic 3 steps after I've been doing my breathing technique. Then I will do 3 to 5 minutes on visualize, think about, see things, feel things that I'm super grateful for. And that could be things as moments with your friends, with your family, with your loved ones. It could be events, it could be holidays, whatever it is. You know, you're basically just gonna see yourself in that moment again, and think about what were you grateful for? Taste it, feel it, see it, smell it. You know. So then you basically do that for 3 different things. Then the next section will be 3 things that you love and you appreciate and you send energy to. So personally, what I do, I always think about my family and my close ones. So I will send, love and energy to my mom and dad, my nephew, my sister, and them, in terms of like I'm proud of them. I'm wishing them the best. And then the third step is 3 things that I haven't achieved yet that I want to achieve out in the future. And it's like it's bigger goals, bigger things for yourself that you haven't reached yet out in the future. And you basically visualize and seeing yourself already being in position of that thing. So let us say you have a goal about your dream physique. You visualize yourself with that body, how you would feel, how you feel confident, happy, energized, how other people might see you, how you would look like in that bikini and those swim pants, when you're standing on the beach, how would it make you feel like, how would you look and how would you feel about yourself? And that process will basically take 10 to 15 minutes for me. And can you imagine after being through that, how you would feel, right? Like it takes practice, and it's not just something you just do and you're like, I'm feeling it now, but I don't really feel it. It takes time, and some days I don't feel it that much, and some days I'm really into it. But the key here is just basically just doing it, have that as a routine, because I promise you, even if you don't feel it that strong today, it will still turn on something in you. It will still make you feel absolutely amazing. So after I have my visualization process, I will listen to some motivational stuff. That will be around 15-20 minutes while I'm doing my breakfast, and then I'm off to work. And by doing that in the morning, I'm not stressed about anything. I'm not thinking about anything. I'm only thinking about me and what I want to feel and what I wanted to give to other people, sort of thing. It's in that sort of mindset I am. And one thing here for the last one for the morning routine is that I don't touch my phone. I don't check my emails, check social media, and do anything with it at least for the first hour. And usually I will never touch it before lunchtime when I'm using my phone first time again after clients. And I promise you not touching your phone, checking social media as the first thing in the morning is hands down one of the best routines you can adopt starting today. It's you're not reacting to things, you're not reacting to emails, messages, you're not checking your likes, your photos, your videos, and all that sort of stuff. You're just looking after you. And when you looked after you in the beginning of the day, everything else can just hit you, but you have your stability and your zen built up from the beginning of the day. So that's my morning routine. And then throughout the day, my usually daily routine is always, I'm exercising pretty much every single day in form of something. I'm a big gym user. It could be in form of walks, fresh air, walking outside. I always make sure I get a fresh air, I get a vitamin D. I'm always making sure I'm having some sort of social connection every single day. I think that's a very, very important thing. It could be, catching up with someone. It could be from work. It could be phone. It can be like you have some social connection with someone every day. I think that's a good thing. And then last thing here is that, I'm very, very selective with the people I actually are spending my time with. So the people I actually are giving my energy to. So there's a wise man once told that you should look at your energy the same way you look at money. So the same way you look at money, you think about your money in terms of like, all right, you're gonna spend it on your things. You have your budget things. You're gonna spend it on that. You're sort of like you're selective about where you actually are spending your money. The same way you're gonna look at you and your energy. You're gonna be very, very careful with who you actually are spending your energy and your time on. So again, that's hands down one of the best things I've done in my life is actually just slowly by changing me, I'm changing my environment and I'm changing the people I'm actually hanging out with. And the very last thing to that good daily habits is that I am never, ever, ever in my life watching the news. I don't watch the news. I don't get affected by what's happening out there. I've had the conversation with my mom and dad sometimes, and they think that it's a little bit funny that I don't know what's happening at home, or what's happening in politics, or what's happening in who's getting bombed somewhere in the world. I basically, it's not because I don't care about what's happening out in the world, but I basically don't want that negativity into my life. Is someone telling you every single day that you can't do this, you can't do this, you're dumb, you're dumb, you're dumb, you're dumb, you're dumb, and you're listening to it, do you think you get affected to it? And do you think you get affected by it? The same effect have the news, the TV, the reality TV, and all the things you're watching and listening to every single day. It has an effect, you know, you're taking it in, you're taking it in, you're taking it in. Are you watching the news every single day? Think, every time next time you watch the news, try to count how many things, how many stories and things they're showing in the news that actually are positive for your life, and positive for you, and just positive in general. Zero. The news are not there to share good things and positive things, you know, because it doesn't sell. But, you know, this is just my routines, and if you can take some of them on, you might go back in the video, write some of them down, but basically, don't check your phone in the morning. See if you can start implementing that visualization and meditation. Be very selective with the people you have around you. Get some fresh air and exercise every single day, and don't watch the news. That's probably the most important thing I can give it to you there. And you can implement them straight away, and I promise you, you will feel amazing. You'll be in zen over time. I promise you. Please hit the button below and go in and subscribe to my newsletter. Every single week I will send out things, tips about how you can get in shape, how you can maintain a good body, and how you actually just setting up a good routines, good lifestyle, and hitting the ultimate goals you want for yourself. This is Simon here from SciFit. I will talk to you very, very soon.